Uncircumcised Podcast.
There we go. See, that's so much better.
I'm not going to use any numbers anymore, honestly, because...
Episode Who Gives a Shit?
Yeah. So the reason why I'm not going to use the numbers anymore is because...
15.
No, that's wrong. We have one still, actually, number 12, that we didn't release.
So what?
I like how he says we didn't release
technically it's 13.
Okay, welcome to the Uncircumcised Podcast, episode 13.
Maybe.
It could be 12 depending on we is Martin, because I don't have any control over releasing anything.
You don't even remember what we talked about the last time.
You don't either, so there you go.
No, that was right. Terrifier.
What happened? No. It was just me and him, actually.
Oh.
No, what happened is that I was going to upload the episode, and the server was on maintenance, so I didn't get to. The next day I went to Chicago, and then my wife ended up in the hospital, and I completely kind of just left it out right now, just to see what we're going to do.
Well, this is a riveting beginning to this episode.
Yeah, I know, right? So, how's everybody been doing?
I'm cold.
Shitty.
Cold?
I'm cold.
It is cooler down here than it is in
No. I'm just talking about in general. Like the world is cold.
Yeah.
I'm not digging it.
But no, like honestly, it is colder down here than anywhere else in the house.
I'm alright though.
How about you, Ben? How you been doing?
I disagree with them, but completely agree.
About what?
How they feel.
How they feel?
Yeah.
I could not be in more agreement with the disagreement, is what Ben said.
I don't know if I agree on that or not. I might disagree.
You're a contrarian.
Maybe.
Don't do that. You out here in a trench coat and sandals.
True. No, I don't think it's a trench coat, actually. What do you call it? Because it doesn't. Yes, that's what it is.
It looks nice. I'll give you that.
The assless chaps really set it off.
Yes, you don't see them when I wear it, but you know it.
Until you do the cool jumping maneuvers.
So, you all been watching anything? I'm not going to talk about a good movie, like what we actually were going to talk about later, but you all been watching anything interesting? YouTube videos for all I care? I don't give a flying fuck. That sounds nothing.
No,
just black screen. Like you've been just staring at a black screen.
Nothing that comes to mind.
I mean, granted, I have been watching something, but I know y'all talked about it already. It was that Wednesday show.
We haven't
talked about it yet. No, we haven't talked about it.
Oh shit!
They actually came out after. Well, I watched the first episode. My wife watched all of it. She liked it. I watched the first episode, and I will say that I didn't mind it. It didn't pull me to it necessarily, but I'm probably going to finish it just to see.
Oh.
I think whenever you make the Addams Family no longer the weird ones, it loses its appeal.
That was a strange thing.
When you send Wednesday to a superhero school of Riverdale characters, I'm out.
So, did you watch any of it yet? Or?
I watched the first episode.
Okay, that's all I watched so far.
I liked the way the chick played Wednesday. She did a great job, and Thing was fun.
Originally,
didn't like anything else about it.
The last Wednesday was in it too, but she wasn't much in it.
She.
I feel like they should have made her actually her mother.
What?
You're about Christina Ricci?
No, the chick that played Morticia did fine. She played it.
No, just because
it was weird. It was weird because she played it just like the movie. Jenna Ortega played Wednesday just like the movie, and then Gomez had no character at all.
Different.
Completely flat in every.
Like I like.
It was like he was on Xanax.
I like
Luis Guzman.
Luis Guzman.
Yeah, I love that guy. He brought no character to
But
Gomez
I was just like, because like Gomez, like the one thing that
the
I
Raul Julia version was great.
More than anything, is he was a physical marvel.
Yeah,
like he'd be flipping and
yeah,
riposting and dueling people.
They were going for a more comic series accurate take on Gomez, like those cartoons have. You know, little kind of weird pudgy fella, but he's just had no personality in any line reading. It was terrible.
Ben?
Did you watch it?
Didn't see it at all because Raul Julia is not Gomez, so therefore I don't want to watch it.
I don't care about that.
It's not too bad a show. I am enjoying it. I think I'm on episode 5 or 6, something like that.
But it's like a CW.
The one problem
high school
I have
drama
is that it's following that Harry Potter line too much. the more you get into it, like they have like this little competition. Everybody's got specific colors, like a specific house, a specific thing, and I'm just like, we've seen this a lot before. Wednesday's good, but like it's just like she's like it's Wednesday goes to Hogwarts.
Yeah, and that's dumb because the Addams family's supposed to be the only weirdos. It's what makes them have appeal as other people's reactions.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I would have the Addams for neighbors more than the current neighbors that I have.
When I seen that little snake crawl out that guy's beanie, I'm like, I'm gonna hate this.
I don't even remember that part.
Yeah, it like peeked out. Are you gonna watch it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Are you gonna watch it?
You can say it. I mean,
he is a Medusa. That's what.
Oh, that's right. Now I remember it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell that I didn't really pay too much attention because like
that girl made some crappy joke about don't look at him. You know, you're stoned or some stupid. Yeah.
And then the werewolf. Like, that's all that she has is her claws.
It's like a long-standing puberty joke, but like the more they go into that, it's almost like her mother is like forcing her to, I don't know, become a woman, essentially. She's trying to send her to like wolf camp because she's not like the other boys of the family. She's not like doing dog shit. She's just got nails and rainbow hair, and I'm just like, go off, little girl.
Apparently that show's done better numbers than Stranger Things or anything.
Really?
I don't understand why. I mean, apparently there's a big market for that kind of shit, but it's just not my taste.
Me and you talked about this earlier.
I would rather watch anything.
We talked about 1899 earlier.
Oh, yeah.
That show, I mean...
I like how it connects to that Yellowstone show.
I haven't seen Yellowstone.
No, I'm just joking.
No,
There's another show called 1833.
Oh, okay. No,
and when I saw 1899 was on Netflix, I was like, how the fuck does this weird show connect to Yellowstone? And then I found out that they're not related.
I was waiting for John Cusack in it. I don't know.
Who's that?
I don't know.
You don't even know. You don't know who John Cusack
I just
is.
fucking said his name. Of course I know who he is. No, the reason... what was it? 18...
Oh, yeah, 1808.
Yeah, there you go.
Why does everybody got 18s now? Why does so many of those? Is it like a hot era? Is something?
Well, just fast forward another 100 years and it's going to be, 19.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do that.
21, 22 people make a show in 1999.
Tonight we're Man. When the computers...
I always say that fast forward 2,000 years, they're going to dig up fucking Harry Potter and they're going to be like, they had fucking wizards back then, man.
Shit.
Oh, well, in 2,000 years, I fully expect Daniel Radcliffe to be a deity.
He showed us how.
Yeah.
And everybody's mark will be right here.
Yeah.
A lightning bolt.
Everybody will have to carry around a dead person with them to use as a Swedish knife.
Was that movie any good, by the way?
Swiss Army Man's fantastic.
I haven't watched it. I always wanted to watch it, but I always forget about it.
Very, very absurdly stupid.
I've seen the,
Swiss Army Man, where he's a dead body on an island with Paul Dano. And Paul Dano starts using him for different things.
I've seen the trailer for it, and I always was like, I need to watch that. And then I'm like, fuck, I forgot about it.
Like weird shit, like he'd jam something in his mouth and jump on his belly to shoot a rope somewhere.
What's that that Bernie man that's dead with the kids in the vacation?
Weekend at Bernie's?
Yeah, like that, but tactile.
Yeah, I guess he didn't have to pretend that Daniel Radcliffe was alive at any point. Mm-hmm. Like when he's stranded on this island, he throws Daniel Radcliffe in the water and uses him like a dolphin to go around places. It's absurd.
Okay.
But it's fantastic.
He's handy.
Yeah, but it's played real straight. So you get all this weird shit going on,
Gotcha.
but it's kind of like Castaway at the same time.
It's almost like an episode of Black Mirror, but
white.
Blue.
Yeah.
Lighter. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, definitely. It's a really weird movie.
Because every now and again I do like weird, strange shit.
Yeah.
But like that greasy, what was it?
Strangler.
Shit? No. Don't let me watch nothing like that again.
I've watched a Daniel Radcliffe since Harry Potter.
Loved it.
I mean, that was almost as bad.
See, I didn't like Harry Potter.
I thought it was fine, but I've liked everything he's done after Harry Potter.
Okay.
It's been fantastic.
What about that movie with where he has horns?
That
movie
was fine.
Horns?
Yeah, it was good too.
I haven't watched that one yet either.
It was Horns, Guns Akimbo.
Yeah, that movie was fantastic.
He went nuts.
And then most recently, he was in Weird. The Yankovic Story.
Yes.
Did anybody watch that?
His most crowning achievement.
That's a movie that we're going to be covering a little bit later, I say.
Wow, did you not, brief them on what we're going to be talking about?
No.
No, I figured he probably didn't.
He ain't told me shit.
I actually went out of my way to ask him, and he's like, we'll just be more spontaneous.
Yes.
So I was like, oh, this is going to go badly.
So this was off the rails from the start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were you not here
That's
for all
how
the
I like
silence?
No, I don't guess so. I was somewhere else.
Where were you? Oh, yeah, because you were fucking late.
All right, so now that Martin has asked us about what we've watched lately and gotten opinions and then told us we can't talk about it, what else are we going to talk about?
No, actually, I was going to talk a little bit more about the 1899.
Are you afraid to laugh? Jesus Christ, you looked at me like... but
well,
you
because you fucking just go...
You guys like to eat popcorn while you watch movies or no?
No, not a big popcorn fan.
At the theater, do you eat it when you go watch
I do when I'm at the theater for some reason, but I don't at home.
Yeah?
Yep. And I have a box of popcorn sitting in my cabinet, and I just never make it.
Do you like extra butter on it when you get it at the theater?
I fucking hate butter on it.
Yes, actually, I do like extra butter on it.
Do you have them put it in the middle and the top?
Try to, if they listen.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes they don't give a shit, and they're just like, fuck it, take your popcorn.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my face.
So, I grew up with sweet popcorn instead of salty popcorn, and I prefer that a whole lot more.
So you like your candy to be not sweet, but your popcorn to be sweet?
I'm
I
afraid.
like my popcorn to be
Wait
sweet,
a minute,
yeah.
I'm afraid to try this German cake he's got up there then, because I might be expecting one thing.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to bring that down, and you're going to try that.
Yeah, there's nothing weird about the cake.
Okay.
It's got nuts in there that kind of have the texture of a coconut, but they're
Doesn't
not
taste that way?
overpowering
Okay.
at all, and they don't taste like coconut.
Okay. I mean, I don't mind coconut
weird
stuff, but
It's
I'm
mossy.
weird about textures,
I get that.
but it was fine. It was good. I liked it a lot. Had a slight coffee taste to it.
Okay. I'll be good in that. Be good.
Like, have you ever had, like, amaretto with it? Anything like that?
Sorry, one more time?
Amaretto? Well, yeah, I say amaretto, but I said...
Holy fuck. I'll just say no, because I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
It's like a liquor,
It's a really,
coffee
really
kind of...
sweet kind of whiskey.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, never had that. No.
It kind of has a flavor like that, too.
No, I just like tastes bad but get you really drunk.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that. I don't like to drink to get drunk. So.
When was the last
Yeah, I
time
hate
you were
having
drunk
fun for
anyway?
fun.
Fun for fun. That sounds crazy to me, okay?
Yeah.
No, if I would drink something, I like to drink it for the flavor, not to get drunk. I don't drink enough to get
Oh,
drunk.
well then don't drink alcohol. Then.
Yeah,
Just
because you're like very limited.
drink fruit juice, stuff like that.
I do.
Yeah.
If I drink, I like to have like an apple cider.
Yeah, but if you're not drinking to get drunk, why don't you just drink an apple juice?
It still tastes a little different.
Yeah, it doesn't have the bitter alcohol taste, and it doesn't get you drunk.
Good God.
It can be healthier.
Well, a beer every now and then is actually healthy.
That's bullshit.
Also red wine.
That's bullshit propaganda from the alcohol companies.
From the alcohol companies.
Well, who else is it going to be from?
Just like when the doctor said smoking was good for you.
Drink your slurm.
No, so in Germany, they actually will give you, like, in the hospital, if you have a kidney stone, they will give you beer to
Well,
flush
I
your
mean, it
kidneys.
makes sense. It's a diuretic.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they'll also put you in a camp if they don't like you.
Yeah, they'll
well,
also
it's been a
give
while
you,
since they've done that.
they'll also give you gas for having a yellow star, right?
Oh, yeah.
Damn. It's just messed up.
It is. It is really messed up, Martin. Your people were pretty fucked up back in the day.
Back in the day.
It
Now,
went from
Well, obviously not now.
now it's a different story, so.
Yeah, now they...
Now that the Iron Curtain's not staring down at them.
Yeah, well, you talking about the Iron Lady?
No, the Iron Curtain. That's what they... Nah, fuck it.
You know what I'm referring to?
No, who's the Iron Lady?
Angela Merkel? She was a
Holy
chancellor.
shit. This is the second time in like 5 minutes you've said something that I have no idea what you just said.
She
Angela
was-
Merkel, she used to be like the prime minister of...
Thank you, and yes, now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I said it the German way, okay, sorry.
Angela Merkel.
Yeah, it just sounded like marbles falling out of your mouth.
I knew what he was saying.
See?
Well, we need Seaver here to translate all the time.
Good.
It's hurting
They
me.
called her the Iron Lady. She seemed,
Yeah.
They called her
They
the
did.
Iron
she
Lady.
seemed like such a timid old woman. She's like...
She ain't take no shit.
Yeah.
She seemed like she would.
No,
She
she
seemed like a pushover.
totally was not, actually.
Well, in Germany, you can't be too anymore.
Yeah, they can't really do that.
Yeah, but you got to be forceful but subtle.
Like a nice forceful.
Yeah. They still got a couple hundred years before they can get mean.
They'll come around.
Yeah, a couple more Kanyes and they're back in the game.
All right, where are we going from here?
Holy shit.
Where are we going from here, Mr. Spontaneity?
Making Germany great again, ain't he?
Damn. Hold on, actually, y'all talk for a second. I'm going to go grab that cake, and you're going to fucking try it right now.
Why do I have to try this fucking... Oh,
That's
God.
right.
Because there's nothing more entertaining in an audio podcast
than
listening to someone's reaction to food.
No. What I want you to do is I want you to like chew into the mic. You're gonna do the whole. Yes, that's right.
ASMR.
It's going to sound the same as me talking, so I don't understand. Okay.
What's about to happen?
He's very excited about this. Did you see the way he pranced up those stairs?
Well, he likes to
He's
share his
coming down with
culture.
a fancy plate.
And that's fine. I
He's
mean,
going to get the good forks.
I've been trying to get him to do that for me.
The fancy china right here.
You got back a little too quick.
Oh, okay. This looks like cheesecake.
Don't give me this.
Yes, I'm gonna give you that.
Why did I have to... Are those raisins? What is that?
No, those are fucking
they're
raisins. Oh my
good.
god.
That's good.
It's
Just
kind of
fucking
difficult.
try the
Trust me, it's good cake.
I sacrificed my
That's what the
footing
Germans
position
told
for the dog.
people all the time. Just trust it.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus. I got to go.
Okay, here we go.
It's good. It's good for you.
It smells really good.
And we're all closer to yay on this day. It's pretty good.
What do you think?
It is pretty good.
Oh, I told you.
What's that like?
What?
Very like...
If gelato was a cake.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. There's like... There's not much structure to it. It's just...
No, it's very.
Like, it's not hyper sweet. Like, if it was hyper sweet, I'd probably put it down right
Yeah,
now.
that's kinda how
It's like just the right amount of pretty much everything.
No, I'm not going to eat this whole thing.
And it's got a subtle coffee kick to it, too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to eat this.
Riveting radio.
You're not doing it right in the mic.
Oh, you want me to deep throat the goddamn mic while
Yes,
I have
yeah.
fucking cake in my mouth?
Yes.
I'd be impressed.
Honestly, I would too. Find out something about myself.
You should try.
Try what? Deep throat the mic?
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong with you?
A lot of things.
I thought we were civilized on this podcast.
Since when?
He's gonna go after this and be like, AI, write a story about deep throating the microphone.
I'm telling you, over the last week, it's been 5 stories of dicks and balls terrorizing a city, and I've got to read it.
What are they doing to the city, though?
Oh, they're just like, well, okay, the giant ball one was kind of funny because it was like these friends that went like hiking or some bullshit, and these giant testicles just come rolling and just smashing him, and like the final girl gets away and she climbs up on this cliff, right? And the whole time it's just been one giant ball. But when she climbs up on the cliff and is looking out, there's like hundreds of giant testicles rolling towards her, and it's just like impending doom that she's not going to get away and she's going to get crushed by these like giant
balls?
Yeah, essentially.
Super balls
What
in
sort
the
of
motherfucking
words
house.
did you plug into that AI? What did you
Horror story about giant balls.
There you go.
that's
That
exactly
was
what I
literally
said.
it, verbatim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then, because I'm just like, is this unrelated? Is this pulling this out of nowhere? Because,
Kinda.
and I overthink, but I was just like, maybe it's like some sort of fucking internet history aggregate. Because, you know, the internet is for porn, and they just pull
yeah,
balls out of nowhere.
No,
And they were just
I
like,
put it
here.
in giant balls.
So
That's
you
what I
put in giant
yeah,
balls.
yeah.
It's your fucking fault.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
Wait
That's
a
what you should
minute.
have said.
Wait a minute. What do you guys do on the internet?
Yeah.
Learn stuff? Shit.
We diagnose myself.
We look at AI and have it talk about balls.
No, so the AI thing, I do love AI shit anyway, but it was just opened up for testing purpose, basically. They're still training it.
Was that a joke about the giant balls, the testes?
Do you like that movie, AI?
The one with Will Smith?
Will Smith? Or was it?
No,
Oh, no, that was iRobot.
That
That's
was
right.
iRobot.
Yeah.
He's talking about that one with the robot kid that sees dead people.
Yep, that dude. Who's really fat now.
Oh, yeah. Haley Joe Osment, right?
I
Yeah.
didn't. It was okay.
The only man I could say probably has a head bigger than I do.
Oh, your head's not that big.
No, he's got a noggin.
definitely see
Not
that.
him, Haley Joel Osment.
No, I do.
Did you see him in Tusk? He took up half the screen.
I like that movie too. You watch Tusk?
Oh, Tusk's great.
Yeah.
I wanted to. I didn't let myself. I forgot. I was like obligated to watch something else and never got back to it. But it was one that I was interested in. Smile pissed me off.
I haven't watched it yet.
Didn't watch it.
I was mad as
Really?
fuck.
Like
Unpleased.
Really?
Absolutely.
Damn.
Just garbage.
Didn't we?
I don't have strong feelings about like horror movies.
Didn't we talk about Justin Long? What movie was that you made? Barbarian?
Barbarian.
Yeah. Is like that his...
That's what we talked about, actually.
Is that like his like niche? Is just like either he's in a movie that's comedy or he's getting fucked up somehow in a horror movie.
I mean, he's probably not getting cast for much, so he's going to take whatever he gets.
That's a cheap shot at Justin Long.
But it's true.
Still a cheap
Oh,
shot.
he's great in everything I've seen him do. He was in some movie about tripping balls and like he had this other life that he was living. I don't remember what that was, but it wasn't any of those stereotypical projects that he takes.
Yeah,
the movies he makes with Kevin Smith, that's just because he's buddies with Kevin Smith.
Hell, I'll do it too.
He was also another
There's some fun in
one.
it.
There was another one just released not long ago. That I don't know what the fuck that movie is. He's trapped in like with some vampires or something like that. Vampire chicks.
Nuts on the back of
Oh, I
it.
don't know.
What?
I was telling Jay there's nuts on the back of this.
Those are the ones that are kind of have the
The coconut?
coconutty texture to them. But at the same time, it's kind of like the ice cream with the nuts on it and stuff. What do they call that? Drumsticks.
Mm-hmm.
They got the same kind of texture as when you eat those out of the bottom of the bag that fall off of.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of mushy.
I mean, all in all, this is good. What is this, German cake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are really bland over there. Come up with fucking
Says
better
the
name than
person
that.
that's like, oh, it's really good. Just eat the whole thing. I'm going to eat the whole
Look, the
thing.
cake itself
Yo,
is
I'm
great.
running.
The name is fucking lame. That's all I'm saying.
It's just called German cake. There's
No, it's
nothing
not
else to it?
good. No, it's like marzipan cake.
I literally just fucking asked you what the name of this goddamn thing was, and you said, it's German cake.
No, you said
No.
it's like German cake, and he went, yeah. And then
Okay,
you're like,
so still, it's basically the same thing. I said that, you agreed, and then now you're telling me that's not the name of it.
I mean, it's kind of like, it doesn't have a specific name to it because when I say marzipan is
it
used
just
for many different
cake?
things. No,
Are you saying Nazi Pon?
No.
let's drop the semantics.
I think it's him.
We're an anti-semantic podcast. Let's just talk about things.
Pretty much.
All right, Mr. Spontaneity. Next thing. Here we go. Come on.
What's next?
So let's talk
We'll
about
get
the
you a
Weird Al
topic
movie.
wheel.
Actually,
Spin
do
that
it.
shit. The topic wheel.
I thought about it before. Actually, just do it digital. What?
Nothing. Go.
The Weird Al movie. Jay, you didn't watch it. You probably don't. Do you have interest in stuff like that? Like,
It's not
you like
that I
Weird Al?
don't care. It's that it wasn't on my radar to begin with. And the only way I knew about it was through you guys. And I was just like, where is it at? Was it on Netflix or something?
It was on a Roku.
Roku.
Roku? Okay. You didn't happen to have it on Plex, did you?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I might down the road, but...
I enjoyed it, and
I can't think of another musical biopic that I enjoyed half as much.
it's
Dewey
on the,
Cox, but Dewey Cox wasn't real.
Right.
so on the beginning when I thought it was supposed to be more serious. Actually,
That's 100% accurate.
Oh, yeah, definitely, for sure. I can totally see that.
Why are you
Yeah.
laughing about that?
Yeah, just saying.
Weird Al had a weird life, dude.
Who was the co-writer of that movie? It was
Oh,
him.
I don't know.
There was I was reading about
It was
it.
whoever made the Funny or Die skit 10 years ago. They came together to make the movie.
All right.
Because they made a fake trailer and people asked Al over and over, when's that actual movie coming out? And he's like, it was a joke. And then he just got a bug up his ass and was like, yeah, let's
Well,
do
the
it.
funny thing is that I actually ended up looking some of the stuff up afterwards because I was like, some of the stuff obviously did happen, and then a lot of the other shit, they just made for the movie because it's a spoof about a documentary about himself, about a spoof.
What?
It was mocking basically his own shit, but it's mocking other songs. What I'm saying is that some of the stuff I was like, oh, did he maybe date Madonna? I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
This is the kind of shit that I was like, what was actually real in that and what not? That's what I was interested in.
I challenge you to tell me a part that wasn't real.
That wasn't real? Well, obviously the dating Madonna, obviously...
No, he totally did that.
Well, obviously not, because you just asked if that actually happened.
No, I looked it up, yes. And obviously the shit that wasn't real was him fucking fighting the freaking drug cartel.
You sure about that?
Yeah, he totally did.
It's in the movie.
Yeah.
You know, you do have a point there.
Pablo Escobar, huge Weird Al fan.
Mm-hmm.
Gigantic.
So what
I did hate to see him die. That got emotional.
Did it?
But luckily he came back as a zombie.
Ben, what did you actually think of the movie?
I loved it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I did enjoy the movie myself, too.
Whenever he got that phone call that Michael Jackson did a parody of one of his songs.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Oh
Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
laughed so hard I almost shit myself.
Because
When he's like, oh, he made a song called Beat It. What's it about, eggs? And he's like, no, it's not about
it's a parody of Eat It, and he just fucking goes, yeah.
What kind of sick freak takes the words to somebody else's song and changes them? That phone had to be made out of goddamn adamantium, you know what I'm saying?
he beat the fuck out of it.
It was insane.
Wasn't that when he was at the dinner?
Conan O'Brien as Andy Warhol was fantastic, too. Conan said that he forgot that he even filmed that. He was watching the Weird Al movie and was like, oh, shit.
Also, Jack Black as Wolfman Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a few actors in there. Obviously, I'm bad with names.
Yorma from The Lonely Island was Pee Wee Herman. And he was great.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Akiva was Alice Cooper. He didn't say anything.
Yeah. Yeah, Pee Wee Herman, I was like, who the fuck is that? Because it looked familiar, but I was like, eh.
And Rainn Wilson hit Weird Al with that, I'll be your Dementor. And then they were laughing, and then Weird Al got like uncomfortable, like, okay, I get it. It's a Harry Potter joke. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You know? It was really funny because the whole scene was awkward, and it didn't dawn on me till later that.
That's what he was referring to.
Yeah.
As soon as he said it, I was like, oh, fuck.
I didn't know that until you said that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
Because, like, the way he laughs all maniacally, and then it cuts to Weird Al, and he's like, I realized nobody could see me, so. All right, next thing. What else is going on?
So what did you actually think was real in that? I want to know what you think was real.
Well, I didn't know if his parents actually approved of it, of him playing the freaking accordion, but they did.
Okay.
He actually did get his accordion from a door-to-door salesman like that. That was very true.
The dad
also
didn't beat his ass.
Also, actually recording the song in the bathroom, that was real too.
Yeah, because he was the DJ at his college where he was going to be an architect. And he loved Dr. Demento and started doing that weird shit.
Yeah, the roommates were not actually
the
band. Yeah, they now they've been together like fucking since the beginning, the whole time. So
except the keyboardist, he's the new guy. He's been with him since like '92.
Okay,
they still call him the new guy.
They still call him the new guy since '92.
Yeah, in the concerts, I see they were making jokes at him. I've been to 2 Weird Al shows.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't it Nashville?
I saw his normal show in Nashville years ago, and then he came through with his, I guess, the return of the ridiculously self-indulgent, ill-advised vanity tour, where he just does the B-sides and songs that were originals, and doesn't do any of the dress-up and any of the weird stuff. It was a fantastic show.
When was it?
That was a few months ago at the Victory Theater in Evansville.
I remember you telling me you're going to one. I couldn't remember which one, like how long it's been, or like.
It's been within the last 6 months.
Okay, so probably
because he finished that tour right before this movie came out.
How long has it been since the one in Nashville?
He was in Nashville twice last year, but the one that I went to was probably 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay, so it must have been the last one that you went to that you're talking about. I never seen him live or anything like that. Do you go to a lot of like music shows or anything like that, or only stuff like that's up like this?
Weird Al was the last one I went to. Before that was Clownvis. I saw him.
Oh, you actually seen Clownvis? Okay.
Yeah, I went and saw him in Nashville in like June or July. Probably July. I think it was the month after Ernest Day.
I seen a little bit of Clownvis online. Like I couldn't get into it. I don't know, but I mean I appreciate it. Didn't he do some stuff with ICP?
They bring him to like open up for him, stuff like that, like MC the gigs, like things like that, but like he doesn't like make music with them and stuff.
Oh, okay.
He's not a part of them, but they hire him to host events and things like that a lot.
Have you looked at
They're all friends.
I've seen his bumper sticker.
Speaking of bumper stickers, though, I saw one time at this supermarket. I think it was Kroger. I was living in Bowling Green, but it had "Jesus lives inside me," but some patron decided to scrape off lives, and it stuck with me for a little bit.
Well, when Jesus gets inside you, it does that.
I did see one that had the Hello Kitty like logo, but her eyes were boobs and it said Hello Titties.
Hell
You know, let them have them. Let them have them.
I said okay.
I used to have one on my car for the longest time. That's that come to the dark side. We have cookies.
That's fine. Your wife had one. Let the fourth be with you, and I was okay with that in bumper sticker form. I hate when people tell me that.
What?
May the 4th be with you on May 4th.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, y'all, now, don't do that.
I always play stupid. I'm like, what are you talking about?
What do you mean?
So I like Star Wars and all that stuff, but
So do
when
I.
people do like reference like that, I'm like, what? Because I like that kind of stuff. I don't pay attention to. Like,
I don't like Star Wars.
do you know?
I don't either. It took me years to realize it.
Yeah. I just watched it because it was on.
I'll just look. Sci-fi.
That episode 8 came out or whatever, and it was so bad. I was like, I just quit. I don't have time for it, and now they just keep pumping out more and more.
Oh, they do.
And
Jesus,
I'm so happy to not watch any of it.
I won't watch it because
And the
I'm
Game
just.
of Thrones shit.
I've
all
just
that
got to
stuff,
let
I
it
feel great
set.
not watching
I've just
it.
got to let it set and wait for them to stop, and then I'll be like, okay, now I'll watch it.
I
It's
feel
sad
great
you gotta
not
do that.
watching it, and I will never watch it.
Oh, that reminded me.
And
by
it's
the-
not good. I hear from everybody that it's not good, and then I hear from people that it's good. And
To me, episode 4, 5, and 6 are the only good ones. Really,
Thank you. Yes.
that's.
I don't think anything's great about any of them. They're all just serviceable movies.
It's mainly
If
because
I was
of-
alive back in the day and it changed the game and all of that stuff, that's cool. I still appreciate the original cuts of them, the shitty looking versions of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
That's the kind I like to watch because whenever you watch the Blu-ray versions, they get all these extra
Yeah.
shit George Lucas put in
We
there.
actually have a couple of the tapes here from the original ones somewhere. I don't know where the fuck they are. But
I got Empire on Laserdisc.
we got on VHS, I think.
I got it on VHS too.
That reminded me, by the way. When,
I do.
Speaking of Stones,
I got a Laserdisc player
I
too.
have one. I don't know.
you said you might have one.
It's been a long time since I broke out any VHS stuff. Like old stuff.
Like Jessica had a VHS player. I don't know what I've done with it. I really don't keep stuff like that personally because I'm not going to pull out in my VHS and fucking watch a VHS tape. That's just me.
Not on. I mean, being you probably just stared her coldly in the eye and then dropped it into a trash bag.
Damn. No, I wouldn't do that.
Well, a lot of things you can just stream nowadays.
Yeah, exactly.
So when I got a Laserdisc player, I started buying stuff that I either didn't already have on DVD or you couldn't like find it to stream really
many
easily.
collectible stuff for yourself.
Yeah. And it was because I stopped buying Blu-rays and I still needed something to waste my money on.
Nice.
So I ended up buying about 100 or so Laserdiscs of just either my favorite movies or movies I didn't have or just obscure bullshit.
Do you ever go to like flea markets or anything like that?
I've been.
Do they still have stuff like that around at flea markets, or is it just all fucking DVDs and Blu-rays now?
It's mostly DVDs and Blu-rays.
I remember like
Sometimes you can go and they'll have Laserdisc, but it's kind of few and far between.
when I
It's
came
not
here,
something somebody will keep in stock. You just kind of got to get lucky. Somebody had, this Bob died, so here's his stack of Laserdiscs in our booth. So usually when you buy them at a flea market, you're buying a dead man's Laserdiscs.
There's
I
like
can see that.
there's like a small little outlet mall in Owensboro, kind of out of the way. That
Ooh, I've been.
you know what I'm
What's
talking
it fucking
about?
called,
I
though?
can't remember the name of it. But I remember them having like old toys still in packages, like
The Collectors Mall, it used to be.
maybe.
But now they moved it way up, and it's that Big Bang comic store.
I don't remember Big Bang
I know.
Comics
they,
having
they, they
them.
don't have
This
any
one.
laser discs there.
No, this
No,
place
no,
had
this time.
Laserdiscs that I'm talking
They
about.
had a
The
little
old
bit of everything,
Collectors
though.
Mall, whenever it was on 18th, used to have some cool
That's
shit.
I think what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because they had a giant Incredible Hulk outside and
There
stuff.
you go. Yeah.
I went there one time
Yeah.
with Rob.
Yeah, they
one
used to have
time.
awesome shit there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the Big Bang place now.
Okay.
Huh.
And it's nowhere near as cool.
I'm sure it's on.
At first, they split in between two stores, but then they shut the cool one down.
Damn.
And now they got this sweaty magic party.
Oh, dude. They shut it down. It was so bad in there, they shut the front away from the back for a little bit.
It smelled so...
You cross the line, it's
so
just
fucked in there.
Body.
Yeah.
I like to go in the Big Bang store every now and then for like pop figures and shit like that. But...
It's really went downhill as far as what they got.
Yeah, comics-wise and stuff like that. I'm the kind of person, I'm not going to go through there and freaking like...
You can't run a store in a location like that and just sell comics.
No.
I mean, it's
not now.
It's not a plausible business.
No. The main business is really just, the kids going in the back and playing games back there.
Yeah.
That's the main thing for them now.
Yeah.
Jesus. Just little handheld deodorants will do wonders. Just whatever. It's really bad.
Wouldn't they though? Wouldn't they though?
Like little gift bags and whatnot.
Yes.
Like, hey, buddy.
And Christmas is coming up, is it not? Yes,
Fucking
it is.
slap a Batman logo on them.
Just be like, hey,
That's how
here
they
you
would
go.
sell it to them, yes. Definitely. You put
Slap
either
a Batman
magic...
logo or some
magic
magic runes or RuneScape, yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Like the deodorant rollers, instead of having a roller like be a dice or something like that, they would totally eat that shit up.
How many times should I apply today?
Ooh, that's the market gap right
8
there.
of
We
them.
need to fucking sell that shit.
Yeah, D&D.
Hell yeah.
Dungeons
That'd be
and
actually the name of the
deodorants.
deodorant, D&D.
Dungeons and deodorants.
He just said, yep, that's it.
Oh, that'd be good shit. You all been...
Why she ask kids?
Ben, I know you got your PS5. You been playing any games on that?
God of War.
God of War? That's the only thing that you've been playing lately?
The Quarry, I beat the Quarry.
Dude.
Well, I say I beat the Quarry. There's like 100 fucking
86
million, different
Is that
ways.
a rock quarry simulator?
You would think so.
I'm the only one that's going to know what you mean.
Wait, he's not?
But what?
The Quarry.
He's not going to know what that means?
I know the game.
Is it a rock quarry?
No, it's...
I think you're about
Wait,
the
is that
area.
that weird story game?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I've
that's it.
seen Charlie playing that on
So
YouTube.
you did play it then?
I played
While
the
I
beginning
don't,
of it, yeah.
while I don't play a lot of games, I
Oh.
watch a lot of...
People play games?
Not really, but I'll see clips of like Charlie on Moist Critical or whatever playing games and stuff. Sometimes I'll watch some.
I thought it was good. I
That
didn't...
long-haired fella on YouTube that's like, "Hey, what's up?"
It's got some action here, like a goatee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he talks to a
Gotcha.
deep, skinny little fella.
Yeah.
He's fucking funny as shit.
It's, I only played the beginning of the Quarry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm planning on playing that all the way through before I play God of War. I played the beginning of God of War and then I went through the Quarry. Yeah. I made my mind up. I was like, okay, God of War is going to fucking take forever. I know Jay, you've been playing too.
It is.
Where
are you at?
I'm irritated. I'm at that point where, like, I'm at the end. Like, the story is through the door.
Okay.
Like, the end of it is through the door.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna tell you that.
Yeah, because I'm a little before that.
My problem with this, though, is that, like, I'm going and looking for stuff that I missed.
Your side quest.
I'm getting lost.
Oh,
So
fuck
clips
yeah.
of laughing at like bad acting in the game. Is there some bad acting in some scenes?
Not really.
I haven't
Or
noticed
was that a
any.
different game?
Might be. I don't know. I haven't. Wait, are you talking about God of War or are you talking
No,
about...
Quarry.
Oh, there is some bad acting in the Quarry. No, there's some parts where you're like, oh, God.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, Quarry's made by the same people that made Until Dawn. I don't know if you played that one or not. Did you
That had
play
the dude who played fucking Freddie Mercury in it.
I played Heavy Rain. Is it those people?
No,
I remember Heavy
you talking
Rain
about
too.
Quantum Dreams,
Indigo Prophecy and
yeah.
whatnot.
Um,
Well, that's the end of my story. I loved doing that, like, because you could find pills at your house and Indigo Prophecy, and you could just sit there and keep eating these pills, and then like he'd die, and it just cut to a monologue. Go, well, that's the end of my story. Guess I'll never find out who killed that woman in the bathroom, or why Jessica did this or that. You know, just to.
Did you play?
And it was so funny.
They made a few good games. I did enjoy Beyond Two Souls. I don't know if you.
I played a little bit of that.
I did enjoy that one. I liked William Dafoe in it actually.
Yeah, I got that on PS Plus for free, and then I played an hour or two of it and forgot about it.
Yeah.
And I was wanting to play that iRobot game, whatever that was.
Shit, yes.
Beyond Human.
Beyond Human, yeah.
Yeah, I got that too. I did watch PewDiePie play most of
With,
that game.
Jesse in it. I think I watched that whole thing. Every now and again, if there's like a good enough game that's like story driven, I'll watch it like a movie.
Yeah,
A lot of people
I watched
hate it.
PewDiePie play it because it, and then I started to play through it and make different decisions to see what it would do. But yeah, it's got that. that chick in it who I think she wants to become human.
Good old Detroit.
No, I've started the game. I never finished it. It kind of lost me after a little bit. I didn't get that far into it either. But
not being a huge gamer, it's fun for me to just sit there and, smoke and just be like, oh, haha, I'd like to see this happen. Press button.
Yeah, and that's what the games are really good about. It's just like with the Quarry and with Until Dawn. Until Dawn was a good one. If you like that type of game, is like maybe a horror game.
There is a difference between Until Dawn and the Quarry. Like, Until Dawn had a lot of jump scares in it. Like, it was made to like do that. But where the Quarry is not jump scare heavy at all. It is just
story based
tension. Like, it builds suspense and tension, which I found, like, I played through it once. All right, I kind of noticed something. I was like, that doesn't seem right. Something's wrong there. And I went back and tried to get a different ending, and midway through I was like, motherfucker, there's a giant plot hole in this. And I was like, well, fuck it. And that's kind of where I'm at with it right now.
Most likely I'm just going to do one playthrough of that and not even going to bother doing any other
I don't know where you start, like how far you are in it, but man, it takes forever, or at least did for me to get going. Like, just...
To me, they just got basically to the camp where all the counselors, I guess, are there.
And they're like packing their shit to leave for the year. You've got a ways until it gets more going.
I saw a video of this fat ginger fella playing this game with his girlfriend where you're like these two people. It might be called like The Two of Us or something.
It Takes Two?
Yeah. It looked like a really neat game.
So
I know that like the plot is like
you escape from jail or something, and you got to go to this farm, and then you do all this different stuff.
No, It Takes Two is different.
So you talking about? Yes, I had that one too. Shit, I can't.
That other game, you're like a little weird.
It's the same creatures. It's the same company that made that game.
Okay.
Games,
well, the game where these guys escape from jail.
A Way Out.
Cool. Yeah,
I've seen gameplay of it. Yeah.
So there was both of those two games I saw a little bit of, but the one where you're running from the cops, it looked really wild.
It is a good game. I did enjoy it.
It looked way more in depth as a 2-player game than most 2-player games I'd seen.
Why are you pointing at me?
First of all, when did you acquire that 2-liter bottle of Coke Zero Sugar? Fucking pay us. And secondly, why are you not using a cup? You're just drinking it straight out of the bottle like that. Which is fine. It's your house. It's your Coke Zero Sugar. Fucking pay us.
Nobody else drinks it here. Okay. So,
I just didn't know when you acquired it because I never saw you with it, and you just fucking produced it. And I was like,
you had it in the prison wallet.
Oh, hello.
No, honestly, I actually started at the beginning here, right at the bottom. I had it since the beginning.
That's usually where you start, isn't it?
Maybe.
Okay.
It is awful though. Nobody drinks Coke. You know that.
That's why it's Coke Zero, I'm thinking.
Fucking pay us.
Zero, yes.
But do you want me to ruin the Quarry for you real quick?
No.
Okay.
No, don't ruin it, actually.
You want to play it too?
I mean, it don't bother me none.
Okay, well, you're going to find a plot hole in it, and then when you realize...
Well, it's a quarry. It's
not a... You're right. In a sense.
The plot is a hole.
But the name of the camp is Hackett's Quarry, and... Yeah, that's as far as I can give you because you'll find out everything if I say it, so it's okay.
Does it come back to some Buddy Hackett conspiracy?
No, not him. No. But it has David Arquette in it. He plays like the...
Who's he wrestling?
I expected somebody to go through like a flaming table, but no, he is a... he's like the head counselor or like the leader of the camp, whatever. And as you saw, like, somebody fucks with the van that they're using to leave, and he starts, like, kind of mini freaking the fuck out, and you really don't understand why, and he gets in his vehicle. I'm sure he could have just made numerous trips and taken them all to, like, a hotel or something, now that I think about it.
But he left them in a van down
No, he left them at the camp, and is just like, don't fucking come outside until morning. And that's as far as I'm giving you. Right. You'll find out why.
I mean, I'm looking forward to playing it.
It's not a bad game, but like I said, I ruined it for myself.
Okay.
But God of War, Jesus fucking Christ, you know what I'm talking about. First of all, the story is the main storyline is very detailed and is a process.
It's almost too detailed.
It's very,
so much
very detailed. Like,
Wait,
you,
what?
if you know nothing of Norse mythology, like I did not, you will get a crash course real fucking fast on all these motherfucking gods and shit. And
You didn't watch Thor?
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, look, I think I've discussed this before, and it's that Marvel was shitting out so many fucking superhero movies, I couldn't keep up, and I said, fuck it. It's kind of like with Star Wars, but you hate Star Wars anyway. I didn't necessarily hate the Marvel superhero movies, but they
It's
were
a lot
just...
to keep up with.
Oh my god. So I was like, I can't. Until they're fucking finished, or there's a nice long gap between them, I'm going to wait. And that's where... And by the way...
They've just kind of all melded together.
Yes. And by the way, Thor in Marvel's universe versus this Thor.
Yeah, I know.
I love this Thor. In God of War.
He's realistic.
He's such a fucking cunt, and I love it.
Yeah.
Does
So
he get really
played-
drunk and wreck shit?
He doesn't get drunk, but he's just massive. He's fucking fat. He's got a long red beard, long red hair, and he's just an asshole to literally anyone that talks to him.
Yeah, I played
Except
up
for
until...
Odin. He's very timid
What's
of
his
him.
dad?
Yeah, but if you've seen Odin, I guess in my mind I thought Odin was going to be like Zeus. No. He's just this little frail old man with an eye patch.
Well, like, I think by the time... You remember the first scene in the first one?
Yes.
Where Valdir finally punched him?
Yeah.
And you're just like, wait a minute.
A bald deer punch someone?
Is a guy named Balder.
Balder.
And he's built real little, like, and, Kratos gives him a push, and he's just like, no, and he's just like, can't have it this way, and he goes, my turn. And then Mortal Kombat uppercuts him over his house. You wouldn't think somebody that size could do that, and then you're just like, wait a minute, Odin, Freya, wait, that's why he's built that way.
Yep.
Because Odin's, like, really little, he's almost like Jeff Goldblum. Almost.
I wish Jeff Goldblum actually played Odin, honestly, now that you say that.
Because it's just the way he talks to people. He's just like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, why are you doing that? Like, there's like people training. He was just like, we need these soldiers, right? It's just like, let's not kill everybody.
He was like, I told you not to kill them. We need them, right? And it was just like, but he just said it just so, he just kind of threw it off.
I was just like,
and
Dad, the All-Father.
So how many hours are you into the game?
I mean, with me doing everything super slow, I'm probably like 60 deep. But like, I'm crevicing.
Did you just say 60?
I'm going
Christ,
everywhere.
on a fucking bike. I
Muspelheim.
didn't...
Muspelheim.
They didn't have
Yes,
bikes
no,
when
I know. I
That's what's
bypassed
taken
it.
me a
I
long time.
bypassed that shit fast.
I thought it was Norse, not Hebrew. What was that called?
Muspelheim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it
like
sounds
9
a
realms you
desert
can travel
somewhere.
to. It's Niflheim, Vanaheim.
Nipplheim? Hell yeah, take me there.
Let's see, Svartalfheim.
Svartalheim. Yeah.
Muspelheim is
Sparta.
like this volcanic hill zone where
Yeah.
you just fight and stuff. That's my favorite.
By the way, fuck
They got the
those...
Spring Hill Zone, you said?
Basically,
Emerald Zone?
Hey,
they do.
hey.
They do.
Hell
It's
yeah.
green.
By the way, my favorite music in a video game is always going to be Green Hill Zone. I love that. That is just my favorite.
Which one did Michael Jackson do the music of?
It's 2 or 3, wasn't it?
It had to be.
Michael Jackson did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did all
There
the
is
music
a-
for a Sonic game.
there is a
and then he
picture.
took
I
his
did not know
name
that.
off
It's
it.
incredible.
Yeah, there's a picture of a guy in a Sonic costume with Michael Jackson just
I was like,
right there.
What?
Yeah.
he
Dude,
did end up being
he
able to
did
get the
beats now.
quality music out of the MIDI
16-bit
files they
Michael
had to
Jackson.
do on that stuff. He thought the music would work better than it did. So what he ended up working on the game, there's no official record of what's his and what's not in the game, but Michael Jackson produced most of the music
It's
in
there.
Sonic 3.
Damn.
He just took his name off it because he didn't like the end result. He was such a fan of Sonic, he's like, I gotta be a part of this.
That is...
The kids love Sonic. If they hear I made them,
Oh,
It reminds me of that. You remember that Sonic show where the people had the costumes on and they did that like really cringy dance?
I do
I
know.
think, you don't remember that? Ooh, Lord.
I don't either.
It was just
Wait,
like,
was it the Sonic cartoon and then it cut to
It
live
was-
action at the end like
yeah.
the Mario show?
Yes, they did the same
Oh
thing.
god.
If
But it
Captain
was-
Lou's not in it, I'm not watching.
But they were all like costumes.
Is
and
that the one
whatnot.
Jaleel White voiced Sonic?
I don't know.
'Cause
I
he was
don't
drawn
know.
kind of shitty and like had a big circle body and
He
stuff
is,
instead
I
of.
think. But like they have everybody in like these little anthropomorphic suits and whatnot. It's almost furry style. But like they do like this weird dance, but the music that they're dancing to has nothing to do with anything lightly Sonic. It's hard stuff. It's just like
really
like imagine like some dude in a like
slop on my knob.
Like Sonic costume. I think they had. I think they were dancing to apple bottom jeans or something like that. And I was just like, is this for real, or were they dancing like some sort of Sonic bop or something like they did with like the Poke Rap? Yeah. I don't know.
Well, they definitely wouldn't be dancing to that.
Wow.
I swear.
It's like Les Grossman over here. But Sonic busting it out.
I need your opinion. When you play as Atreus, do you want to just fucking throw the controller through the goddamn TV like I do?
It's jarring.
I fucking hate it.
Because I'm just like, wait, like
well, he's
my
not,
main dude.
He's not Kratos, so why wouldn't it be?
Did you play Spider-Man?
Yes.
Which one?
The first one.
Are we talking... What?
Spider-Man. I'm talking about the one for the PS4.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I played that.
Yeah.
You remember the part where you play as fucking... what's the name?
Mary Jane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hated those.
Yeah, but I mean, Atreus...
Kind of shit?
God, no. Atreus has a lot of good qualities, but it's jarring because you don't play as him for a long time. So you get so used to doing Kratos's, like, you can combo stuff, and you get to use, like, you're using the Leviathan axe.
Invest all this time and making Kratos badass.
Exactly, and then it's just like, zip, now you gotta use a bow and smack him with it. And it's like, what the fuck?
You are diminished. And I'm just like, wait a minute, what? Like, you're off by yourself, and you're a kid.
Yeah, that sucks.
And it's okay. It's not super bad. Like, they do tell a good story around it, but it's just like...
So they kill off Kratos? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
I don't know.
That's what I was wondering.
Then why the hell would you have to switch to being the
Well,
good?
there's some things that he goes and does off on his own without Kratos knowing. And
They go sneak out at night.
yeah. And go through
Was he wanting to...
one of the doors to go to a different
try to
room.
kill his dad?
No. He's not. No.
He's just doing that to
Was your
teenage
finger
sneaky-
Well, you all haven't
was your
finished it
finger
yet.
bend in backwards?
I'm double jointed.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man.
No, it sucks.
No, I like it. Like my fingers can't snake like that, you know what I mean? That's pretty neat.
My ring fingers actually just do it naturally, so if I straighten them out, they just do it.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's got
dude.
so
I
much
wish
Wait,
mine-
what do they do?
Look at my ring finger.
Okay.
Hey.
So,
Yours does it too? Look, see, both of them do it. I don't know why. They've always done
Yeah, you guys got weird hands.
it. Yep. It's true.
I mean, all I had was an extra finger. That's gone, though.
Well, damn. You could have used it.
I think my thumb, like, does that shit. But, like, nothing else on
Oh,
my
yeah,
body
like
does.
out like that.
My fingers.
People are loving this, by the way.
Yeah.
Like,
They can see all of our weird
Push it down.
appendages.
just push it.
okay. All right. That's
Like this?
Like that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine does that too.
And I'm just
so
like,
just okay. Yeah.
It feels kind of weird, but
I
there's
picked my
no
soda up as a kid one time.
It's
And I
no
was like,
use
oh
for
my
it.
god, what the fuck is that?
Fucking stop.
superpowers.
My mother, she will like take her pinky and just lay it in her hand and then close her hand.
But why?
Like I couldn't fucking do it. Like
that.
let me-
Was that your body that popped?
can you see it on up here? No.
Yeah, you can, motherfucker. It's right
No,
there.
like hers is like fucking right up here.
Y'all need
Well, so she has an index finger as a pinky, is what you're saying.
No, I'm talking about like she closes it up and you can see it like right here as it was closed.
Okay.
All right.
I'll just agree with you.
Why would it be the index finger?
God damn it.
Goddamn what?
I was just saying, my pinky, you said that it stretches
Take your
all the
fingers
way
and put 'em
across,
like this,
right?
Okay.
Your pinky,
then
her pinky
slide
must
this
be as
here.
long as an index finger, is what I'm saying.
No, it's just,
Yeah, just slide
if
that
you,
up,
I could
keep
actually
on
close
there.
my hand and you
And
would
now
see it
look
at
how
the
much
top
bigger
here if
this
I
finger
could
looks than
bend
that
it
one.
all the way over. She literally lays it over and you can see it.
That's fucking painful. I don't...
Yeah, I know.
See, it
That's
looks
what I
like
would
you got
imagine
one-
too. What are you doing?
They're the same size finger, but once you put them like this and you look at it, it looks like this finger's tiny and this finger's long.
It's like a perspective kind of thing.
Yeah.
That is weird looking.
Yeah.
I know my left.
God damn.
It looks weird.
Yeah, don't
You sure you
It looks
don't...
like suddenly you get one big finger, and when you get one, it's really
You sure
fucking
you
weird.
sure you don't want to do a video podcast? You sure about that?
You might need to.
Because we're doing a lot of things that would require video.
Like, why does it do that?
Somebody's gonna hear this and be like, "What was y'all doing? Mind your business."
It looks like I got one
Mind
big
your own
finger and
business.
one little finger.
I mean,
Little
yeah,
finger. Like, especially when you,
I
like,
see
turn
what
it
you're
the other way.
saying. Yeah.
It's like
Good God, it's magical.
it's a little finger. It's weird.
Oh my god. Now, granted, I do like whenever you lose a party member and you're just a trace.
I fucking love this, how we go. I'm sorry, I really do, but okay.
Oh no, I will log something if somebody is asking you a question.
You lose a party member as far as...
Like, whenever it's a trace by himself, and like something will like be your buddy. Or whatever for a little while.
Yeah.
It's
Like
cool
a wolf
like
or something like that?
Well,
anything.
that, but it's like that, the giant chick that you go to her realm and like, yeah.
What's your guys' favorite vape?
Vape?
Yeah.
Mr. Fogg Blueberry Dreams.
Oh, yeah? You got one, Jay? You like a favorite vape?
I'm not a vape boy.
Oh, you?
No.
How about you, Martin? You don't vape either?
No, sure don't.
Oh, okay.
What a pussy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That lame motherfucker.
Yeah.
Here, you want me to peer pressure you to take a hit off my vape?
I don't like blueberry, sorry.
Do you not?
No.
No, but
Well,
granted,
what about,
but
do you like bubble gang?
Bubble what?
bubble what?
This is the sound of a porno. Bubble gang sour appleberry. What about that? You like that one?
No, not really.
No? Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
Sounds like a menthol.
What you sucking on, bubble gang?
But, no. So, anyway, I'm still planning on, like I said, beating the Quarry first, then I'm going to go to God of War. But fuck, if you've been playing for 60 fucking hours...
No.
He's doing side
You're
shit.
playing
How many hours are you?
like a different kind of game than I'm playing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going through every single crevice
Yeah,
that I can.
I'm about like 18 in.
18?
Yeah,
And
and
you're almost
I'm
there?
almost to the end. You don't understand how much side shit comes up once you start going to these other realms and they give you the option to start doing it.
If they give me a side quest, I'm just like...
See, that's my problem.
I'm doing
When I play games, I'm like, okay, side quest, yeah, I'm going to go do it.
No.
And that's how I get sidetracked and I lose interest in a game because I will fucking play the damn
It's
thing.
not that bad, though.
Some of them
I
are.
got that way with Fable. I used to play the shit out of that.
I played
doing
the
weird
first
stuff.
Fable. No, wait, I think it was the first one.
I just like turning into like a demon and going and just wrecking towns.
I would
and
watch
Yeah.
friends play
Yeah.
that shit for hours.
Yeah, it
I
was
wouldn't
so
play
much
it myself.
fun.
I'd be like,
But I lost interest after a while because I'm like, fuck, no, can't do it.
oh, fuck.
No, I mean, like the
I
stuff
just
you...
lose interest in games because I'm retarded. But
Did you finish Spider-Man?
no, I got to the point where the city was on fire.
Oh,
And
so
I'm
you
like-
were actually pretty close to that.
Yeah. I was like, this is amazing. I don't want to beat this game. I want to be able to go back anytime and the city be a dumpster fire. And then I just never went back. I got really far in the game. And the next time I play that game, it's going to be amazing. Because it's like everybody hates Spider-Man. I try to go anywhere. People are throwing shit at me. I was like, that's the way it should be. Fuck Spider-Man.
I never didn't play it on the PS4. I ended up buying when the PS5 came out the follow-up, Miles Morales. What's that about, Ben?
Go
That
ahead.
was
I'll listen to
Spider-Man.
Miles
That
Morales.
was the web slinging.
That was, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was web
That makes
slinging.
sense.
Slow stroke slinging.
But it came, the version that I got came with the first Spider-Man remaster for the PS5, and I really enjoyed it. Actually, I was surprised because on the PS4 I was not going to buy it, and I said, nah. What about you, Ben?
Yeah,
What
I
about
played
me?
the shit out of that Spider-Man game.
What about me? What about you?
Did you were telling me you also played Red Dead Redemption 2? Was it?
Yeah, I didn't beat that either.
I didn't beat it either. Jesus fucking Christ.
I just love like going off and doing like my favorite thing that I would do in that game is I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go, fucking find this tiger this guy's got, but I'd see like the KKK or like somebody sleeping and like I would go and I would put a black hood on and dress up like the Zodiac killer and I would sneak up and I would stab people in their tents and stuff. And then I would light them on fire and take a picture smoking a cigarette. and I hadn't turned my PS4 on in so long. And I turned it on the other day to watch a 6 Days in Roswell that I had got on Blu-ray. And my background was my guy dressed like the Zodiac killer and some people burning in their beds and him lighting a cigarette. And I was like, fuck yeah, this is awesome.
Let me ask you a question. So, if you could play the same thing in VR, would you do the same stuff?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
I'm just wondering, like, it's a different. If it's a different thing when you play something on screen.
I don't like playing first person view often in games.
Yeah, that's the reason why
and
I'm
I
asking,
feel like it'd be really stupid to play VR from third person view.
Well, yeah, of course. There are some third person games actually in VR. What?
It might be fun. I've never tried. I know you can do like a first-person view in GTA.
Like, are you sounding like in general, like playing games? We do.
No. I'm not talking about in general. I'm talking about like the scenario that he was just describing. Would you play it if you had that?
I don't think it'd be healthy.
I don't think so either. Like that's the reason I was like, well,
because I just like doing real demented shit on that game. I was hot on the trail of this serial killer. I was like, dude, you don't got shit on me, man. I was so ready to bust his ass, but I never finished the game.
That's the reason why I was asking, like, if you would actually
God, you got me wanting to go play Red Dead 2 again to find this motherfucker.
I'm gonna find you.
I don't know. It used to scare the shit out of me when we played Friday the 13th. It'd be like me, you, and another guy. And like when Seaver's a counselor, everything's all well and good. He'll talk to you. We'll laugh, poke fun while we're trying to do stuff at Crystal Lake. But as soon as he becomes Jason, that mic gets fucking muted, and you are talking to nothing.
As it should be.
And I mean, no, it definitely, the aesthetic was fine, because whoever you're with is like, why is he not saying anything? You're like, he's not going to. He's just that you're just going to live with it. You're not going to know where he's at. He'll find you.
Is that one first person or third person?
Third
person. Dead by Daylight. That's also like that kind of game.
People love that game.
Yeah,
I don't see the point of throwing people on hooks.
Yeah, I didn't get that. You can be all these.
Yeah,
you can be all these different horror characters, but you're just killing them in the exact same way. So
yeah.
Do you accrue points for the amount of times they spend on those hooks or something?
I don't know.
I don't know if they have a grade for how you win or what.
I tried the game.
Somebody was explaining it to. It might have been Gisla because I think he loves that game.
He loved that game.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think he's saying. I think he's saying. They put the people on the hooks because it's given something power. Like all these, like no matter who your killer is, they're feeding energy to something else.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like a plot device.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, cool, Freddy's this and that. You get to be Freddy or Michael Myers.
Get the hooks.
But yeah, it's suddenly, Freddy's a goon for somebody else. No, that ain't cool.
Well, if you're Michael Myers, that's just the plot of part 6. So there you go.
I didn't see him hang a single person on a hook.
No, but he's a goon.
Oh.
Yeah. Michael Myers is a goon.
Is any of you play the new Evil Dead game?
No, but I wanted to, but for some reason I just never.
Isn't it the same kind of game too?
As Friday the 13th, I've heard it is.
I don't know. I've seen a
to
picture.
A point.
I saw pictures of it.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what though, if you take Evil Dead and Red Dead Redemption, you get Evil West.
Evil Dead Redemption.
Isn't it coming out pretty soon?
It's out now.
Oh, is it out now?
Evil West?
It's evil.
Yeah, it's
and it's West.
Yeah. Oh shit!
What was Sledgehammer that made The Quarry and they made Until Dawn? They have a separate series of games. And
Man of Medan.
Well, that's the first one. I played the second one. What's the name of that one? I beat it, and it pissed me off.
The really. Red Dead Redemption Zombie Nightmare? Or
No. Sledgehammer makes The Quarry and games like that, Until Dawn, where you make choices. And but they have like a separate series. It's same gameplay, different stories. This one had...
There's House of Ashes. There's...
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
There is internet.
There is, and I'm going to Google this as I'm talking.
I was just trying to remember.
I got Dreams.
I played that one too, and I tried to enjoy it, but
I like Dreams because some people have built some real shit, and that's the kind of stuff I like to go look at.
Oh yeah, and I enjoyed that too, but it really kind of died out pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah, I didn't play it very long.
Yeah.
Got it. Little Hope is what it's called. And Little Hope is like this college professor and 4 students that are on a bus that gets overturned in the town of Little Hope.
Right, and is it Jeepers Creepers?
No. And all this like weird supernatural shit's happening to you. There's a shitload of jump scares, and it robs you of fucking everything at the end of it when you get... There's the one ending that I got is the most common ending. Like, you have to do very specific things to get something different. But it pissed me the fuck off. Essentially...
Hell yeah.
The bus driver gets stopped by a state trooper to tell him that there's a detour he has to go through Little Hope. And he acts all weird, and like there's people talking in the back of the bus, and he's like, I just want to get them, safe to wherever they're going. The state trooper kind of gives a weird look, and he's just like, I don't think they'll mind a little detour. Anyway, bus crashes. You go through all that shit, finding out all this stuff about the town, just to find out that the fucking bus driver was having some kind of schizophrenic fucking thing. The 4 people that you played or 5 people that you played at were fucking imaginary. None of it ever happened. And I was like, I spent 2 hours on this. It's not a very long game. I mean, you can get through it in 2 hours.
They're all pretty short.
I was like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, I'll never play it again. I was very angry about it. And I Googled it afterwards, and they're like, oh yeah, fuck this. They were like, no, if you want something different, you got to do this, here, and there. And I'm like, I'm not doing that.
I don't like stuff like that.
Do you get an ending where you have to do specific actions in the game for the ending not to be a rug pull?
In the quarry, no. In the quarry, you can choose whatever the fuck.
I'm saying so.
In Little Hope, yes.
So in this game, like, say you turn the key 4 times in level 2, so suddenly he's not going to be a schizo
yes,
at the end?
in Little Hope it is that way.
Ridiculous.
And that's what I said when I Googled it. I went, there's no fucking way I'm doing all this.
No.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
What could you do during a game to make the ending real instead of fictional?
It had
how many endings that one have?
And especially
not
all the
100 like
stuff you got.
Okay, so in the quarry there's like 186 different endings, and they're all different, all of them. Little Hope had like 15, and the one I got, you get it almost every time unless you do, like I said, specific things to get this outcome or that outcome. And I was like, I'm not going back through this to do this all over again. I'm just not doing that because they fucking robbed me the first go around. I'm not going to do it again. You know what I mean? Like I said, the quarry was a lot better. You could tell there was a lot more money put into that versus put into like, I won't play that anthology series anymore because of that.
Yeah, so
there's a whole lot more money put into the quarry and like Until Dawn than there is the.
They're making another 3 games or something like that.
Well, are they? Well, not getting my money, Sledgehammer. Fuck you.
I'm sure you'll probably be able to get some of them for free on PlayStation Plus pretty soon. Well, that's what usually happens.
Yeah, well, fuck them.
So I know you two watched the Cocaine Bear trailer.
Oh no! I just got really excited. Did you guys see the new Goat Simulator?
No.
Yeah,
there's a new one.
Goat Simulator 3, dude.
I never played any of them. I never refused to play.
You know what I saw?
Oh, fuck you! That's one of the best games ever made. Goat Simulator is fantastic.
I saw the mocap.
Goat Simulator 3 is so fucking great. They skipped Goat Simulator 2.
Okay, first I'm going to have to ask: are you being serious?
I'm 100% serious.
So
I have so many hours in Goat Simulator.
What the fuck is Goat Simulator? Explain the game to me.
It sounds pretty self-explanatory. I've never played it before, but I assume
explain the game to me.
You're a goat.
Okay, what is the point of it? What do you do?
What do goats do?
That's, like, I thought that the fucking game was like about throwing fucking goats across a damn yard or something like that.
What?
What?
Like,
No,
maybe it was something different I've seen on the damn trailer or something.
No, there's this one place you can go up a hill, and there's a big pentagram in between these canyons, right?
Okay.
Okay, this is a little more deep than I thought.
So like you can go lick this person, and then your tongue sticks to them, and then you drag them up this hill, and
you sacrifice them?
Yeah. And if you do that so many times, like lightning will strike, and your goat will turn into like this demon goat. Nice. And then you can go around and like you get these powers, and you shake your head at them, and they'll start spinning in the air, and they'll get all demonized and.
Okay, so it's more than just you eating grass on the farm.
No, you're a goat, and that's pretty much it.
Cool.
That's what
but you can do cool stuff as a goat.
Well, since you can sacrifice people.
You can be a tall goat. It's really neat. Like, it's a giraffe.
So you can customize your goat at the beginning? You know?
No.
No, you can't?
No. But you can get different goats for finding different trophies. There's a tall goat, which is a giraffe. There's a fast goat, which is an ostrich.
This is amazing.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
never thought it would be so detailed.
No, you can get a rocket goat that has a rocket pack on it, but you can't fucking steer it because it's a goat. So like it just goes ape shit when you press the button. And you can get rocket skates, and it's awful too because you can't control that, and his legs just go everywhere. You can get like moon physics, and your goat will like go woo and be all slow and do crazy shit. You can get a ripped goat that's like super strong and like top stuff, and it'll go clear across the board.
Maybe that's what I seen. Like something was.
You can jump in this hole, and it'll shrink you, and you go around being a tiny goat or a big goat. Like you do it so many times, and he'll grow different levels.
Just play Goat Simulator.
You know what? If
Goat
they give
Simulator
it away for free,
is everything you've ever wanted out of a video game.
with a goat.
Times 10.
If they ever give it
The
away
Ninja
for free,
Turtles are
I
in the
might play it.
sewer. Like there's a carnival level, and if you go down in the sewer, there's just some.
Did you say there's Ninja Turtles in the sewer there?
Well, he was explaining why, but you.
Well, you're down in the sewer, and then you go around the corner, and there's 4 like homeless people dressed like turtles that try to kill you. They all got their little headbands on, and you whoop their ass, and you get an achievement.
Is
for
it like a Ninja Turtles joke?
Yeah. You whoop all 4 of their asses, and then you get like an achievement for some Ninja Turtles goof. You can go play like Dig Dug at the carnival. Like you actually play carnival, or not carnival, but other video games, arcade games there. Yeah.
Huh.
But how do you control those if you're a goat?
Huh?
How do you control those games if you're a goat?
Oh, it cuts into like the screen is the game, and your character in the game, instead of being like Dig Dug, is the goat.
Oh, okay.
And it's weird.
If they put it on PlayStation Plus, I might play it.
I think that's where I got. No, I didn't get it. No, I did get it through PlayStation Plus.
Really?
Because whenever I logged onto my PlayStation, I couldn't play it because I don't have PlayStation Plus anymore.
I gotta check that and see if it's actually on. Like, if I redeemed that game.
It is fantastic.
I'm interested now.
I never would have thought there'd be a day that Martin says, "I'm interested in playing Goat Simulator." Just never would have thought that.
There's a high school level, and you do different things, and you unlock certain stuff that ends up making a giant hippie bus fly around through the sky. And I think your goat might be on LSD when that happens.
Like the Magic School Bus?
Yeah, that's what the achievement after that is.
You know what? I did redeem it.
He did. Yeah. He redeemed the fuck out of
I want to play Goat
Simulator
Simulator 3.
will,
I'm so jacked.
I will try out Goat Simulator.
You know what you know how to do? Just get you one of like those little, cameras or whatever. Put your hand down the corner. Just play the thing. Just talk to the people.
Yeah.
We need to see Martin. Yeah, we need to see Martin playing Goat Simulator.
If I see you do something on that game and it's Goat Simulator and you just go, ooh.
yes. I need that.
Like there's this little beacon out in the middle of a field, and if you grab a little disc out of this house and then take it up there and put it on top of this pole, a UFO will abduct you, and then you're flying around out in space as a goat, ramming into things. Somebody ripped ass.
Otis.
Mm-hmm.
Otis. Notice how Martin is the only one that really isn't coming.
Well, he's not pointing my way. His head's pointing away from me.
God.
But yeah, you get abducted by aliens, and then you're out there in space, and then you can come back to Earth, and then go on about doing other stuff. It's really in depth, man.
So did they create that game to like?
Make sure it was okay.
They created the game to let you know what it's like to be a goat.
No, I was referring to like making a joke of all the other fucking simulators that they made. Like,
no, it's totally serious.
And shit like that.
I mean, it's exactly what it's like to be a goat. That's all they were aiming for.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you download Farming Simulator and see if you can do cool shit like that?
Oh, fuck no. I refuse to.
Why not?
There is a combine in Goat Simulator on the side of a hill. And
I will try.
You can lick the blades and it'll just fucking sling you all over the place.
See?
And your tongue stretches out like 15 feet and you're like just slapping the ground.
I would try Goat Simulator.
You can drag a person up and throw them into the combine and it'll shoot them across the level.
What about if, like, in Farming Simulator, you get to, like...
Am I the only one? Have you guys not played Goat Simulator?
I've only watched it.
You can fuck... Maybe in Farming Simulator, you can fuck a goat.
Oh, my.
That sounds more like Farming Simulator.
Give the kids what they want.
Maybe that's why the goat attacks so many people in Goat Simulator.
There you go.
That's probably it.
Revenge from the Farming Simulator.
Oh
my God.
They made a Goat Simulator MMO. Yeah, and it's all like medieval and shit, and like you can like level up and do spells.
Okay, I was just gonna bring up You remember when we looked through the store actually and had like jumping fucking
like video games, but I just went on a goddamn tangent.
Oh yeah, he fucking loved it. Goat Simulator.
Love it. What is it? We went through.
You remember how we looked at the store?
Okay, yeah. Can we preface this? So before I actually bought my PS5, Martin was showing me his, and we went through the store, and I've never seen so many games that it's like the same exact fucking thing. It's just like a new coat of paint put on it.
Yeah.
That literally all you're doing is just pressing X, then pressing circle, then pressing triangle. And it was Jumping Taco Fiesta, which is racist as fuck if you ask me.
Mini games?
Yes. Then there was Donut Dash, and it was the same fucking thing, just a donut.
I think those Jackbox games are pretty fun.
Those are fun.
Those get people together.
Yeah, those are good
shit works.
No. Yeah, that's fun. This shit, it was the same shit.
So here's what this is. Those are trophy hunter games. So that people that collect trophies are platinum trophies and shit like that on the PlayStation.
You can hunt them in those games? That's neat.
Yeah. But basically you pay $1 so you can get a platinum trophy.
Yes, it's literally they're
or
all
$2 or whatever.
They're all like $1.35.
Do platinum trophies do something for you at the end of the
for some people?
Makes your dick hard, I guess.
You know what? Actually, they do if you
if you what?
Like if you use some PlayStation Star stuff, you get higher tier on whatever PlayStation Stars.
Okay,
my shoes are gold in this game.
Why?
You can actually gain points to buy other games too with that.
What level are you in that star bullshit that you had me do?
2.
Oh, me too. Okay.
No,
I don't feel as bad now.
But no.
You get. It's hard to explain. He can explain it a lot better than I can.
No, I just want to say real quick. So on the those games, they just do those for the people that basically want to buy trophies. That's all what that shit is. Do you remember My Name is Mayo? Do you ever seen that game?
No, but I Am Bread.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, that one has more to it than My Name is Mayo. My Name is Mayo is you playing as... There's a jar of mayo on the screen.
Mayo.
And you just keep pressing X to tap the jar of mayo.
Oh, like the cookie counter games and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
So it's all about getting
bread's
trophies.
Great. You're a piece of bread. You're trying to navigate yourself into a toaster.
And that shit's hard.
Oh, it's fucking outrageous.
That's an actual game, but all those are just for people that want to get trophies.
No, the only reason I know that... Jay's laughing at my I Am Bread thing, but the thing is, the only reason I know that is because my PlayStation actually got hacked, and I didn't realize it because I hadn't turned it on, and God knows fucking when. So I turned it on, and I couldn't get into my fucking account, and some dude in, Egypt fucking had all of my shit, but the thing is, he changed... he wasn't really hacking anything other than he just had my account. He put his information, his bank and stuff, I guess... Because he bought, I Am Bread and Farming Simulator and all these things. And I'm like, when I finally got access to it, I was like, why did you just not use my bank account? I guess he didn't want me to know it, which is fine. Why he needed my name so bad,
How long had it been since you got on PlayStation?
Oh, God, dude, 6 months, easy.
Maybe he thought it was his name, and then he had it changed somehow.
I don't know, but I got my account back, and I had all these games, so I played I Am Bread and all that shit. And I was like, fuck it, it's free to me now, so fuck it.
I guess whenever it comes to games, so many of them are similar. I just like to play weird games.
But I had a lot
when people try to make serious comic book movies, I'm like, I don't watch Batman because it's realistic. I watch Batman because it's absurd.
Yeah.
So I don't like to play all the same video games. I just like...
Did you know that Batman's one good IRS audit away from not being a superhero anymore?
Ha ha ha.
Fuck you, Martin.
But anyway, what I was going to fucking get to is that on the PlayStation Store, they are cracking down on that.
Good, because I'm tired of looking at it when I go to try to find a game.
To either ban them or just fucking delist the games on the store where you actually have to search for the shit. Basically, Jumping Taco and Jumping...
They all come up in a block. And
yes.
Sony had no quality control over
That's what I'm saying.
It was horrible. You go through the list. Let's say you have 200 games in the list.
How many of them had titties in
150... Probably none.
No, there might have been. There was
looking.
No. We saw some weird anime-looking stuff that quite possibly could have had titties in it.
Could be, yeah. But, so they're cracking down on it.
Tease.
Since then, they released, Touch the Hedgehog and Stroke the...
there's titties.
Touch the Hedgehog, and then the other one is Stroke the Snake.
Yeah.
Come on, Sony.
Maybe not titties. Sound like a Ron Jeremy game.
We got to put a little effort into these.
No, but like, he was just like, yeah, let's look at all the games you can get, and then it's just a huge
it's
block
fucking,
of
like,
jumping.
bullshit.
Fuck this shit,
Oh,
and
just
I'm
garbage.
like, I'm like, Martin. It literally, we probably spent the better
We
part of
were
20 minutes going through it.
names through that
And that's
too.
all that was on the PlayStation Store is just shit
No,
people are trying to put out right now just to get... They're like, oh, PS5, let's get this money and then get these trophies. And
Yeah, that's what they did. But
oh,
like I
you've
said-
got a PS5 account? How many trophies do you have?
It almost dissuaded me. I was like, Martin, is
Well,
this
you-
all I can fucking get? I
By
don't want
the
this
way,
thing.
Those have PS4 and PS5 games too.
Well, either
So
way.
you can get on your PS4.
That's still why I don't have a thing. They've got to have something worth my time before I go out and hunt for it. Because it's a whole hunt. You gotta find somebody. You gotta take his legs. You gotta slander his.
Well,
family.
see, it wasn't that bad for me.
yeah, it's
they
been
just
2
sent
years.
me an email and was like, here you go, and I was like, all right,
Well,
cool.
it's been like 2 or 3 years now. They should
Yeah.
just be at
2 years
Walmart.
then.
That's what's
Been
sad
there.
about it.
They
Is
have
when
it
we
in
were
Walmart
kids,
now.
you could just be like,
Yeah, they should
I want that.
always
Let's
be
go
there.
get it.
They
And back in the day when Toys R Us was real and we had dreams and
Isn't Toys R Us coming back?
hospital.
I don't know.
They got them in Canada.
Via who?
I'm pretty sure they're trying to bring the stores back. Actually,
And
got
who's
them in
backing the
Canada.
shit?
Huh?
Who's backing it?
I have no idea.
Somebody's got to bankroll the shit.
Probably, but
Who in the world is going to go to the store now when all the stuff can come to you?
I don't know.
Why
My
would
son
they
loved
do
going
that?
into Toys R Us.
I
To be
used to
honest,
love
I
it.
did too.
I love that shit.
I loved
was
taking
just
him in
like,
there because it
I'm
was
a
like,
Toys R Us motherfucker.
nostalgia. Let's look
You
at
know?
this shit.
and that's the reason why I think it's going to come back because there's plenty of people that still want to go to the store, so they're going to probably bring it back and only have like selective cities like Nashville and.
Oh, well,
I mean,
that's-
I
big
guess.
cities
But
are
like,
gonna
I didn't
have
know
it.
experience. That's a fucking dump. I won't do that. Like
Yes.
I gotta, like those big old cities where you got like elbows all over the place. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Nah,
I wanna, like,
But
fuck
that's
around.
what's going to be most likely.
Grumble.
You guys excited for that Mario movie?
No, I hate Chris Pratt. They're forcing Chris Pratt down my throat. I swear to God. Like, there's so many people out there that are talking about, like, how, like, the whole Sonic the Hedgehog thing,
Yeah.
they basically got bullied into making a change, which was good. And they were just
Yeah.
like, can we not do the
Those
same
were
thing
good
for Chris
changes,
Pratt? Like, can we, like, get him out of here? It's nothing to do against him. Like, personally, it's just like, what the fuck?
I was like, maybe he'll do a good job. And then I saw the trailer and he's
And it
just
was
like,
awful.
hi, I'm Mario.
I'm just
And
like-
It's
like,
literally
are you
Chris
talking about
Pratt.
yeah,
It's
he
just,
didn't even do anything.
no, it's literally Star Lord
I
saying
like-
he's Mario.
I like him as Star-Lord,
Yeah.
but I don't really care much for him
No.
and much else. That they
I'm like, y'all could have got
shoehorning him
anybody.
into.
Like, imagine somebody, like, not established but had, like, a good enough voice.
Yeah.
Like, they had, like, that little bit of an Italian drawl to it. They
Yeah.
could have done something like that, but they chose... No,
Maybe when we see the movie, he'll have more of a Brooklyn accent. Maybe he'll...
Yeah.
Maybe they're going to pull a
Maybe it was
Sonic.
just poorly chosen scenes
Well,
that they used for the trailer.
Maybe if enough people bitch about it, they're
they're
going
not
to
gonna.
dub it again.
If they were going to bitch,
paid
they
him
would have
so
done
much
bitch.
money.
Because that Sonic shit happened pretty quick.
I saw clips of the other languages versions of it, and
Was
like,
it better?
yeah, like the French guy nailed it.
I want to hear the
He's like,
Japanese.
woohoo! You know all that shit.
Why can't
The
we?
Japanese version wasn't bad. Either.
I understand why you can't get the guy who played him in like every.
No, there was
fucking-
no reason they couldn't have got that guy.
Well, they probably want to market it, and they're like, "Oh, Chris Pratt's really fucking hot right now. Let's just get him."
Well, at the same time, the only things you really hear the guy who's voiced him all these years say is "woohoo,
Or-
yippee!"
yeah.
Like, what if he's like,
Or so.
"Hey, a Princess Peach, or what would to do?" You know,
if he goes further into it, it could be bad.
yeah,
but like,
it could be really
I
shitty
get
and
it.
hacky.
But on a side note,
They
by
could
the
have
way,
done Bob Hoskinsy, where he at least sounded like Brooklyn.
yeah, well, Captain Lou nailed it, so I don't know.
on
I think-
Sonic, when they changed this whole Sonic thing, I still want to see the original fucking movie. I want to see, like...
Did you watch Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers movie that came
No,
out?
I have not.
Ugly Sonic's in that, prominent.
That's what I
It's
heard.
funny as shit.
Yes, and that's the reason why I
That new
want to
Chip
see...
and Dale movie was way better than it has any right to be.
I
Well,
still
now the
want to see
theme
that,
song's
actually.
in my fucking
But
head.
I do want to see the original cut of
know
the
what?
Sonic movie
Gummy bears.
with the ugly Sonic.
Every time.
I really do. Like, I want them to release a special edition of that and just like, here you go,
Yeah.
watch it. They release it right now. I fucking watch it right now. Now,
Like,
what do you think of Kodiak Bear? Kodiak Bear.
Kodiak Bear.
on Chip,
Cocaine
I know where
Bear.
that came from.
on the Chip and Dale movie,
Kodiak cakes.
it's like nowadays, and Dale has gotten the CGI treatment to where he's no longer 2D and he looks real. And he's working a convention circuit because he's got no gigs anymore. Like in this world, cartoons are real, like Roger Rabbit.
What the fuck?
And the Chip and Dale movie.
I love this already.
Yeah, and so he's at this... and he's washed up, and he's at this convention, and Ugly Sonic is also there.
Nice.
And he's like, I'm Ugly Sonic. Like, it's this whole thing, and it's hilarious.
I'm sorry, though, but...
Very self-aware.
The first iteration of that Sonic specifically reminds me of the kid from Jumanji after he gets turned into a monkey.
Yes.
Well, he's in the Chip and Dale movie.
That's just like...
and like,
did that?
Like, Dale's talking to him, and Dale's Andy Samberg. Apparently, the voices they used in the cartoon was just, cartoon voices. Yeah. That wasn't how they normally talk. Dale was Andy Samberg and Chip was John Mulaney, so they were great. They're great together in the movie. But
why this is the first time I'm even hearing about this.
Really?
I didn't know there was a fucking
It was a
Chip
lot
and
of
Dale.
fun. It wasn't like the best thing ever, but it was probably the best
Disney movie.
Cartoons are in the... It's not Disney, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
at least I think it is.
It is.
Yeah,
but then again, they typically release their stuff in a cluster. You might have just not known. They probably released 6 other things at the same time.
Yeah.
But it was the best Roger Rabbit style movie I'd seen in a long time. Done very well.
Oh, to go back to the beginning when you asked how I've been doing, I feel like the boot in Roger Rabbit that Christopher Lloyd drops in the acid.
That's no good.
No, but it's very specific and weird.
You don't want squeaky or sludgy.
I feel like people on this podcast might disagree with you. That listen to this podcast, at least.
Oh.
Anyway.
People listen to this podcast?
God, don't
I
they?
hope so.
I hope so. Man, that just... Wow, that was fucking awful.
But no, Cocaine Bear.
A true story.
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, cocaine.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to fucking see that movie.
Yeah, dude, Chip and Dale was good.
No, I'm talking about Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah,
that one's pretty good too. That looks fun.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a lot more serious than that trailer made it look like.
That trailer
The
looks
trailers
fucking
to get you
hilarious.
interested because it did happen, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more about the story of the drug people.
It is marketed as a comedy horror movie.
I want it to be. It looks great though.
Well,
if it's anything like the trailer, it is going to be phenomenal.
How many pounds of cocaine was it?
I don't know how nuts that bear went in real life before it died.
It
did a bunch of coke and went nuts and then just died.
Mm-hmm. His heart exploded.
So I don't know how long that would have been that he was going nuts.
I've read a little bit of the synopsis.
I feel like that's a movie review, obviously. I know if you have any fucking hand in it, it will be.
Oh, we're not supposed to talk about movies yet, are we?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Next time.
I love it.
Oh.
Shit. Weren't we going to talk about the Weird Al movie?
Well, get the topic wheel out. Get that electronic topic wheel out. We'll do a damn thing.
No, we've got it. No, wait. Weren't you going to make me read some weird AI story about dicks and balls?
Do you want to?
If it's not about dicks and balls, because that seems to be like your favorite thing.
Well, no, we can literally make it about anything. Like, you tell me what you want the story
I'm
to
reading
be.
the thing. I'm not going to have any
All right,
influence
you're going to read it. One of you two pick.
Can I enter the prompt?
Yes, sure. Yeah.
Let him do
pick
it.
me.
Let him do it.
Let's refresh it first, make sure it's going to... Yep.
I'm sure I stuck my foot in my mouth. If he's grabbing a hold of it. Haha.
Let's see how interesting he can make it. Now, you don't have to put very much in. It will create a fucking story of almost 3 fucking words.
And I was just like, ooh.
You can just say, write a fucking story, and it will fucking write a damn story. But
I'd really like to see a Star Fox movie.
I mean, we can create the script right there, right now.
Make the Star Fox movie, but don't put the barrel roll reference on. Make everybody wait for it. Because they're going to look for it. They'd be like, oh, they never referenced barrel roll.
And make Slippy competent where you don't have to help him out every
Make
5
him pompously
goddamn
competent, too.
seconds. Shit.
Now, what do you want, a live action movie or a CGI movie?
That's a good question. I mean,
Did we not just talk about Ugly Sonic?
They'll go CGI route, but I want to use the puppets that are on the cover of the fucking Super Nintendo Star Fox. I want that in live action.
I remember that on the front of Nintendo Power.
Yep.
I mean, they could just make it like a fucking Muppets movie.
Make it a Muppets movie.
But honestly, though, the one thing that if they made that movie, like for real, the one thing I want them to talk about is why their legs are
You
like
got
that.
something?
Right?
Tell the kids why they have silver legs.
Said this scenario doesn't seem realistic or possible in any way, and I'm not sure why you would want to ask about it. Can you please provide more context?
Jesus Christ.
I said, Brendan Fraser becomes an all-powerful god whose power comes from his anus smell.
No. Write a story. Write a story about, and then...
Okay.
Like Jeeves. Boy, I remember Ask Jeeves.
Oh, I do too.
It wasn't very powerful.
You have to be specific what you want to do, because otherwise you could say, how do you fix an alternator? And I'm going to fucking tell you how to fix an alternator.
You remember
It depends on how you write. You could say write an essay about it. And write an essay about it. So you want to write a story about...
Okay.
Here it goes.
So let's see what you get now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Now, it may... I don't know if it will use people for that. It's still in testing. Like, that's being trained right now. That's everything that people have been putting in, that's what they're using for training. So if we put a bunch of bullshit in there, it will use that for fucking training.
I'm so glad that it's
using...
using...
When you say training, what do you mean exactly?
It's training the AI.
To do what?
To write more, basically. To write more than everybody.
What do you mean write more than everybody? Like
for everybody. Like, it's basically... So the AI, it's just like with the image... like, create images and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. It's the model is being trained by like inputs that it gets, and then they actually review the stuff what people have been putting in and seeing like what it spit back out. And with that, they go, "Oh yeah, okay, that's definitely
all right. We got a story.
We got a story.
Oh yes. Man,
start there. Don't read the prompt.
Don't read the prompt.
No, it's nothing weird.
Nothing weird. Oh damn.
Really? Nothing weird?
No, it shouldn't be.
No, I'm not going to read the prompt. How about we just let Jay and Martin guess the prompt?
Yeah,
okay.
That's good.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
I don't know. Your stylist came out, so fuck that.
Yeah, just a magnet.
Before I'm guessing you ask you this, it's completely different than the first thing.
It is 1,000%
yes,
different.
There's no similarity.
Not a single word.
Okay, so... Oh, no. This is gonna be tough. All right. Once upon a time, in a lush and verdant jungle.
Green.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny that it said verdant. There lived a curious little monkey named Max. Max was always exploring the dense undergrowth and tall trees of the jungle, and he loved to try new things and learn new things. Oh, he's about to. One day, as Max was swinging from branch to branch, he spotted a strange and colorful fruit hanging from a vine. The
story's going to be so stupid. I just remembered what I wrote.
The fruit was unlike any he had seen before, with bright red and yellow stripes and a sweet, intoxicating smell. Max's curiosity got the better of him, and he reached out to pluck the fruit from the vine. As soon as he bit into the fruit, Max felt a strange and powerful energy coursing through his body. He felt his muscles growing stronger, his senses sharpening, and he felt a strange tingling sensation in his back. Suddenly, Max's back erupted in a burst of shimmering scales, and two magnificent dragon wings unfurled from his shoulders. Max was amazed and delighted by his newfound abilities, and he immediately took to the skies, soaring higher and higher above the jungle. Max spent many happy days flying and exploring the jungle from above, reveling in his newfound power and freedom. But he soon discovered that his new wings also made him a target for hunters, who sought to capture him and sell him to the highest bidder. Max had to be careful, for he had for he had one weakness: bullets. If a hunter's bullet were to strike him, it would be fatal. But Max was clever, and he used his agility and speed to dodge and evade the hunters, always staying one step ahead of them. Despite the danger, Max continued to explore the jungle, enjoy his newfound powers, grateful for the gift of the magical fruit that had given him the ability to fly. And he lived happily ever after, free to roam the skies as he pleased.
Wow, I can't believe it really put a story together.
He's in tears over here.
Would you like to guess the prompt, gentlemen?
Okay, so on the beginning I was like, what is this, Curious George over here?
Magnet my ass.
Yeah, right there. I don't know. What the fuck is like...
I mean...
Curious George gets superpowers.
Well, obviously, no, because the monkey's name was Max.
I know, but
well,
the reason why I say that is because, like, it just... I don't know.
I mean...
What do you guess?
Dragon superfruit weapons.
Dragon superfruit.
I mean, you're on the right track. You're in the ballpark on that one. It is write a story about a monkey that eats a fruit that gives him dragon wings. His only weakness is bullets. Literally, that is the prompt. That's the prompt. There you go. Mark, would you like to create one that they have to guess?
I was like, what is it going to say to this?
I'm gonna. Oh shit! I'm gonna try again. Now it's writing a story about it.
Okay, write a different prompt, Martin.
But how about I let Jay write one real quick? I gotta go pee.
Why me?
Just because.
Oh my god!
You can.
Fuck am I gonna do?
I don't know.
Anything you want, apparently.
Yeah, like just start out with write a story.
Yeah, all you got to do is just start with write a story and then fill in the blanks. Mad lib the shit out of it. It doesn't look like
Jimmy
you're going.
Fallon is the Terminator.
He just laughs at everything.
It's the piss ass keyboard.
His only weakness is good jokes.
Oh, yeah. God, he had Jerry Seinfeld. I saw like a clip for some reason of Jerry Seinfeld being on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and I wanted to immediately throw myself off a fucking bridge.
Well, they were having a Seinfeld off. Who can do the best Seinfeld impression one time? That was pretty funny.
I mean, I could get with that, but like
Jimmy won, I think.
The thing of it is like
because they were trying to be old school Jerry, because Jerry doesn't act like he used to.
No.
So it's like, who did the best Jerry from the '90s? And Jimmy Fallon did a better job than Jerry.
That's sad if you think about it.
I mean, it was kind of a joke.
I get it, but it's like Jerry wasn't the same Jerry, but fucking why'd I lose his name? Holy shit, Jimmy. Yeah, sorry, Jimmy acted like he was, and laughed at every fucking thing he said, and I'm like, that wasn't even that funny.
Yeah, well, I mean, Jimmy gets a lot of hate from people just for having a good time, which isn't really fair.
No, yeah, let him. He's got his own show. Look, he's on the Tonight Show.
I mean, I'm fine with the stuff he does, but whenever people take just his overreactions to jokes out of context, it's not really fair, because he's just having a good time promoting stuff with people, just trying to be fun.
Oh no,
He's just kind of stale.
It happens. I mean, I vaguely remember him being on Saturday Night Live a little bit.
He was funny.
He was good. From what I remember, he was good.
He would always break, though.
Yeah. But there was that one where they all broke. It was like the Debbie Downer when they went to Disneyland. And she talked about her cat having feline AIDS, and they all just like none of them can fucking keep a straight face. I love it.
Like the old man from Taken.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah, gonna be Frank Drebin in the new Naked Gun movie.
Okay.
He was in Ricky Gervais's TV show, The Short Way Round, Life's Too Short, with Warwick Davis.
Yeah. And
they had Liam Neeson on there, and he was so funny talking about trying to do a reading where he's a doctor. Or they were like, we're going to improv a scene, and you work at a grocery store, and you've got AIDS. And so, like, I'm just kind of rambling, but you guys got to check that out.
Oh, no.
Whatever that was. Story. Can I read it?
Whatever. That looked detailed, whatever it was.
Okay.
I'll read it.
Why? Why is it like this? Why is it like this?
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a magic tournament like no other. This tournament was between two rival species, the mischievous goblins and the brilliant gnomes. The prize for the winner of the tournament was a rare and powerful magic drug that granted the user unimaginable power. The tournament was held in a vast, enchanted arena surrounded by towering trees and sparkling streams. In the center of the arena was a large circular stage where the magic battles would take place. On one side of the stage stood the goblins, a rowdy group of green-skinned creatures. They were known for their cunning and trickery, and they were eager to win the coveted prize. On the other side of the stage stood the gnomes, a wise and scholarly group of small beings. They were known for their incredible knowledge of magic and their keen intellect. They too were determined to win the tournament and claim the prize. The tournament began with a bang. As the goblins and gnomes unleashed their most powerful spells at each other, the arena was filled with flashing lights and booming sounds as the creatures battled it out. The goblins used their cunning and trickery to try to outsmart the gnomes, but the gnomes were too clever for them. They countered every spell the goblins threw at them, and soon the goblins were on the defensive. The gnomes pressed their advantage, unleashing devastating spells that left the goblins reeling. The goblins fought back with all their might, but they were no match for the powerful magic of the gnomes. In the end, the gnomes emerged victorious, and they were awarded the prize of the powerful magical drug. The goblins were disappointed, but they grudgingly accepted their defeat. And so, the tournament came to an end, and the wise and scholarly gnomes were victorious. The powerful magical drug was there to use as they saw fit, and they vowed to use it wisely for the greater good.
I very nearly put cocaine instead of drug. But I was going to be general because I didn't know what it was going to do to that. But they put that better together than it should have been.
Go ahead. If you have a guess?
Obviously drug. He already said that, but it's, I imagine you wrote, the prompt was, goblins, find the magic drug, fight troll. Was it trolls?
Holy hell, he didn't even listen to the fucking story.
It's goblins!
It's goblins and gnomes.
Goblins and gnomes, sorry. Fuck.
I'm just going to assume it's a magic tournament between goblins and gnomes for a magical drug.
That's almost verbatim what it says.
Hell yeah!
Write a story about a magic tournament between goblins and gnomes with drugs as the prize.
Drugs as a prize.
What even is that? Is it a website?
So, yeah, you can sign up on it. It's chat.openai.com.
Jesus Christ.
Essentially, it's the same ones that I use for the...
Oh, damn it. I was trying to go back up and
For
see the top
Yeah.
at what I had put for the Brendan Fraser's thing. Because it was like, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Brendan Fraser's a Canadian actor. I don't know anything about him being an all-powerful god with an anus smell.
So, it's interesting because you can basically say, like, how to
end a podcast.
Okay, hold on, yeah.
We haven't come up with a good one yet.
Beat us.
Got to break that dead air.
But no, straight up, it will literally give you, like, a pointer on whatever.
To end a podcast, you can wrap up the episode by summarizing the main points discussed and thanking your listeners for tuning in. You can also let your listeners know that they can expect the next episode to be released and encourage them to subscribe to your podcast if they haven't already. It is also a good idea to include a call to action, such as liking, and asking your listeners to leave a review or follow you on social media. You can end the episode with a catchy outro or jingle to leave a lasting impression on your listeners.
I don't think we should do any of that.
Yeah, no. But, like I said, the AI, that's the reason why I was telling you to, let's say, like, write a story. It will straight up do whatever you tell it to do, and that's the reason why the first one, it didn't know what the fuck it was. It's like, alright.
Oh, no, I get it. That made sense.
Could you give me an image of Brendan Fraser as an all-powerful deity with an
If
anus
you'd
smell?
used a diffusion AI, that's just a chat AI. Then.
Yeah, this straight
Could you
up
make
is-
it create an ASCII image of Brendan Fraser? You know how to... If it's done with dots, will it make the chat art like that?
Ooh, that's...
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't... Here, I'd let you try that. I do have... the image generation on that, too. I don't know if it would actually use, like, people for that. Careful there. Careful. Almost going to knock over the whole table over.
Can't have that. Everything goes off the rails at that point.
Shit, I may well catch that mic. That would make me sick to watch that ball.
Yeah.
Ain't the blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally tried. Just trying to make a dog.
Yeah, definitely try it. That's for sure. I
Says,
hope you like it.
Well, at least it's nice about it.
Yeah, here's a... I guess if it was on a different screen size, maybe it would actually show it correctly. I don't know.
So don't forget to like and share this podcast with your friends. And whatever social medias you got, hashtag uncircumcised boys.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
People
like
still
and
use,
share.
Do people still use Twitter now? I mean, they went to hell, so.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
And mass exodus.
You can hashtag on everything, bud.
Yeah.
Hashtag uncircumcised boys, and you'll find more information about our podcast. Like and share with your friends. Available on all platforms.
That is true.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Are we wrapping it up then? Is that was it?
Oh,
Yes.
I don't know what we were doing.
Hashtag wrap it up. Hashtag uncircumcised boys.
That's fantastic.
Yes, there you go. Wrap it up. Goodbye.